YouTube, it's Taylor. Welcome to episode number 8 of the Bachelorette Breakdown. If you guys have not seen the previous episodes leading up to this one, I will make sure to link all those down below. Make sure to go watch those before you continue on watching this episode so you're all caught up. But anyway guys, let's jump into the video. So guys, this week is the home visits, and let me tell you, it is one of the things I look forward to the most throughout every season of The Bachelor and Bachelorette. There's always drama, the parents are either crazy or they're super sweet, and I just love it. It's my favorite part. I live for this. I literally live for this. But anyway guys, like I said, the home visits are this week, which meant that Robbie, Chase, Luke, and Jordan were all going on the home visits with JoJo. Our first stop in the home visits this week was in Colorado to visit Chase's family. So we did find out that Chase's parents are divorced, so JoJo would be meeting Chase's dad first and then the rest of his family, which obviously is his mom's side of the family, second. To be honest, Chase's home visit in a whole wasn't that memorable. I mean, I don't know. Usually there's something you can remember from each one of them. His was just like, nah, went to go visit the family. Nothing much came out of it. Like I said, JoJo met Chase's dad first. It was just kind of like a talk. Nothing very interesting came out of it. Then they obviously went to Chase's mom's house. I think it was like Chase's mom, his stepdad, his sister, and then his sister's baby, and their dog, which we never found out what the name of the dog was. And it was a bulldog, and it was freaking adorable, and it's like, bro, I don't care about the family. Tell me about your dog. I do have to say though, Chase's mom was pretty funny. Like, she was, for the first mom, she was pretty funny. Chase asked about like, what did you think of JoJo? And the response that Chase's mom gave back was hilarious. What was it? It was like, she's darling, great laugh, loves dogs, hates fish. She's fond of you, which makes her really smart. And I was like, oh my gosh. You are hilarious. And then Chase finally told JoJo that he's falling for her, which I guess was like a big thing because, like I said, Chase's parents are divorced, so like the whole love thing is kind of like a sentimental thing for him, and he doesn't really say it that much. And so he finally told JoJo that he's falling in love with her, and it was like, ooh, big moment. But like I said, Chase's home visit, very average. Our second home visit stop was in California to visit Jordan's family. Whoa. Jordan's pants are so tight. Literally every time they show a full body like shot of him, pants are way too tight. Like, bro, I understand like skinny jeans are in, but those are literally leggings. So the first stop on Jordan's agenda to show JoJo his hometown was his old high school. They go and walk around, they meet his old football coach, they look at old photos from his football career back in high school, they go and sit on the football field, and can I just say, somebody peaked in high school. Get it? Because he wasn't that successful with football later on in his life. Because his older brother Aaron was. Sorry. That's just kind of rude, but you peaked in high school, bro. And it's like, also, it's like, yeah, we get it. You play football. You don't have to take us to like a football field. You don't have to show us all your football photos. Show her around the town. We get it. You played football. We know. Because that's the only thing you have going for you, is that you play football. Let's do something else. Let's be a little bit more creative there, Jordan. Also, the other thing that I found very annoying during this whole entire visit at Jordan's hometown was all they ever brought up was Aaron Rodgers. Literally, I don't think they went 5 minutes without bringing up Aaron Rodgers. First, when they went to the high school, there was a picture of Aaron, and JoJo was like, oh, is that your brother Aaron? And Jordan was like, yeah, and then kind of left it at that. And then when they were sitting on the bleachers by the football field, JoJo was like, so, do I bring up the Aaron thing? Do I not? Should I just blah, 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 blah. Stop. Just stop with the whole Aaron thing. So then they obviously go to Jordan's house to meet his family, mom, dad, and older brother Luke. And then, of course, gotta bring up Aaron again. Jordan walks in and is like, geez, really wish I could share my home visit with my older brother Aaron. And then they go to have dinner, and they're sitting at the table, and there's 2 seats open for Aaron. And then JoJo goes to talk to Luke, Jordan's other brother, and is like, so, tell me about Aaron. Oh my gosh. Are you serious, woman? Just drop it already. Who freaking cares? You're making this a big deal like, oh, I don't care whose brother he is, blah, blah, blah. Then why do you keep asking about Aaron Rodgers? Just drop it. Drop it. It's that easy. Also, can I just say, all of the Rodgers brothers look identical. Identical. Also, we found out that Jordan's mom calls him the spicy child. That's weird. JoJo kind of says that if it was down to those two, she wasn't sure if Jordan was really ready for like forever kind of a relationship, and I was like, good JoJo. You're thinking, you're using your brain. Just send him home now, why don't you? No, they gotta make out and be like blah, 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 blah. Oh, I just want Jordan to be sent home already, people. But then our third stop for the home visits is in Florida to meet Robbie's family. So when Robbie and JoJo meet up, they get on a carriage ride, and it's like, Robbie, you so cute. So then they head over right away to Robbie's house, and let me tell you, Robbie has a huge family, like a bunch of siblings, and his brothers are very cute, so you know, hit me up. I mean, at that point of me watching the show, Robbie's family was one of my favorite families. Like, they were so fun, so funny, so sweet, so cool. His mom is awesome. The family, like, so nice and so funny. I want to be a part of that family. But then I thought the cutest moment of all was JoJo and Robbie's mom were having their little like conversation, and she's like, you know, I'm really falling for Robbie and I haven't really told him or anyone else this. And I was like, JoJo, that is so cute that you tell his mom that. So then after that little cute moment, Robbie and his mom are having this conversation, and his mom kind of brings up that there is some drama circulating around their town, I guess you would say, that Robbie's ex's roommate was saying that the reason that Robbie and his ex broke up was for Robbie to be on this show, which Robbie said was completely false. They're making up those rumors, not true at all. And so Robbie, which I think was really good for him, took charge and went to go talk to JoJo and kind of end the drama, cut it with a knife, call it quits, and tell her what the deal was. And so obviously he explained what the drama was, and JoJo kind of freaked out because she was like, I don't want to deal with this drama. I don't want you to be like not over her already, and then like a year possibly with us together, you still have feelings for this girl. And Robbie was like, that's not the case, because you know, I would have broken up with her like 9 months previous to this whole thing because there was some drama going on, but I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I guess like in December they had this big old fight, and then they finally broke it off. So like Robbie had already started like deteriorating in feelings with this old girl a while back, so like there was some kind of reassurance, but I think JoJo was still kind of like about it. So drama, there's some drama. But I also felt like really bad for Robbie because like he had everything going so well with JoJo, and then like to have this come into his life and he was just like, I don't want to be heartbroken again. And I'm like, oh, Robbie, stop. So now we have hit our final home visit for the week, and that is in Texas with Luke's family. And I love Luke. You know how much I love Luke, and every time JoJo and Luke hang out more, I just love them even more, people. I just want them to like call it quits, get married, and have a good old time. So Luke is from Texas, which is actually another perk for JoJo because, you know, you're from Texas, so marry Luke. So, you know, like when JoJo and Luke met, she was like, so who am I meeting today? What's our plan for the day? And Luke said that it was just gonna kind of be a big surprise, which I think is kind of cute. So JoJo was kind of nervous about this, and so they started to kind of drive to wherever Luke was going to be taking JoJo. So he takes her obviously to his family's house, and it's his mom, his dad, and his sister, and then a bunch of people from his town, because I guess Luke is just, he thinks of everyone as family, and so it was kind of this huge thing. And I thought JoJo fit perfectly. Like, she started becoming friends with all of his friends, and I was like, oh my god, this is just perfect. Let's all get married and have a grand old time and get rid of Jordan. The one thing I did find weird is that there was never really a conversation between JoJo and any of Luke's family members. So I don't know if like she ended up having a conversation and they just didn't air it, but Luke did have a conversation with his dad, which was super cute and all that kind of stuff. And then it kind of went back to JoJo, Luke's sister, his mom and dad, and then his grandpa. Oh my god, Luke's grandpa is freaking hilarious. Like, I would marry Luke just for the grandpa. He was one of those grandpas that like makes fun of Luke every possible way, because they were having barbecue and JoJo was like, wow, this is one of the best barbecue I've ever had. Did you teach Luke how to do it? And his grandpa's like, that boy can barely even boil water. And I was like, oh my god, you're so funny. Like, it's just that grandpa humor that's freaking hilarious coming from old little men. So now all of the party festivities were finished. Luke wanted to take JoJo to her like surprise. And so they got onto horses and they rode over to kind of this like hay bale couch thing that production obviously made. Let's be real, Luke didn't make that. And they're talking and everything that just is coming out of Luke's mouth is making me melt, and he's like, I want the future, I want forever with you, and blah 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 blah. And then they walk over to these lights and the lights lead to this heart made of roses, and he's like, you have my heart. And I was like, oh my god, oh my god. Like, JoJo, I swear to god, if you do not marry this man, you are psycho. So then after that, that was the end of the home visits. Everyone went their separate ways, and it was time for the rose ceremony. Now, the rose ceremony, I was freaking out. I had no idea what was gonna happen. I honestly thought, like, to be honest, it would be either Chase or Robbie going home. I felt like those two were one of like the least memorable. I don't know, like, because there was the drama with Robbie, and then Chase's visit was just like, bleh. Like, I don't know. I honestly went into the whole thing and I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. The rose ceremony is about to start and all the boys are there, and JoJo walks in and JoJo's talking. She's like saying something, and then I was actually talking to my mom at the time and I was like, whoa, 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 I heard something. And she said, I think I might have to part ways with Luke. And I lost it. I lost it. Like, if I could have been there with a camera to take my reaction of that, oh my gosh, people, I lost it. I was like, you're joking. I freaked the freak out, people. I was like, How in any possible way do you think you're gonna send Luke home? Of those guys. Obviously we knew that was some kind of setup by production, because then Luke said, JoJo, I need to take a moment and talk to you. Then Jordan, being the butthole that he is, was like, he had a full day with her, blah, blah. I'm like, shut up, Jordan. You had a full day to like show your parents JoJo, and all you ever talked about was your brother. That was the only conversation that went on in that whole household that day. Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers. So zip the zip up. Let my man have some time with his woman. So JoJo and Luke went off to talk, and he said, so basically ever since you left that night, there's been this thing in my head that I feel like that last night I don't feel like I said everything that I really wanted to say. At that very moment, I felt like I needed to tell you that I love you, not that I like wanted to tell you that. And so he's like, ever since that time, I've wanted to tell you that I love you. And I think that kind of saved his butt. Because JoJo did say, she's like, I've been waiting for him to say that, and that's like the reassurance that I needed. They finished their little talk, and Luke goes back with the boys, and JoJo kind of like is freaking out, and she's just like, well, what the heck am I gonna do now? And then I knew it. I knew it. I just knew it. Because I also looked, and there was like 2 minutes left in the episode, so I knew it. Ooh, boy. The Bachelorette production decided, ooh, let's throw it a to be continued and let everyone freak the freak out for the whole week, because we don't know who's getting sent home. Yep, that's right, people. The Bachelorette production decided, let's wait till next week just to tell them who got voted off. Oh gosh, after the whole JoJo thing saying that, you know, maybe I'll send home Luke. And then on top of now that you're saying there's a to be continued, you're just messing with me. You're messing with it. I was like, no, you tell me now. Nope, they didn't tell me. So that's how the episode ended. With Luke and JoJo having their talking and ending, and then her freaking out because she doesn't know what to do. Here's an idea. Let's send Jordan home. That's a great idea. But then with regards to previews for next week, on Monday, we obviously find out who JoJo decides to send home, as well as, you know, other things that happened that episode. And obviously then Tuesday night is the Men Tell All episode. So guys, that is it for this week's episode of The Bachelorette Breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and this series in general. If you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel and not yet subscribed, make sure to do so by clicking that subscribe button down below. I make new videos every Sunday and Tuesday, and I'm currently working on my goal of 500 subscribers by the time my channel turns 2. Make sure to leave a comment down below what you thought of this week's episode, and if you were freaking out as much as I did when that to be continued decided to just, pop up, as well as who you think is going to win this season of The Bachelorette. Currently, I am putting my bets down on Luke, even though there was this drama. Luke better win, and if Luke doesn't win, it ain't gonna be pretty. If you guys are not following me on any of my social media links, such as Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, I will link all those down below. Make sure to go follow me on all of those. Also, like I've said in the last couple videos, PRESSPLAY MILWAUKEE is coming up very soon, August 13th. I will be there. I will be vlogging. Make sure to come say hi to me. You could be in my vlog. That'll be super cool. It's gonna be super fun. But as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of The Bachelorette Breakdown. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are in this amazing world. Remember to always keep doing you, and I will see you all next Tuesday.
Hey, no, no, no.